1, 2, 3. And hello, fellows. Herogon here. Today is Tuesday, November 7th of 2023. Tomorrow will be my sister Skylar's birthday. So yeah, it's 8:35 p.m. Eastern time, and right now things have been going okay. The usual old grind, and of course me trying to get the back catalog of older fighting game framework videos, the Funlogs for those. I've been trying to get them up on my YouTube channel, in case you don't already know. With that out of the way for the most part, let's get into Sean's own videos. Now, this week involved an improved practice mode, or what you could call a true practice mode. Now, in the past, what the practice mode provided was a showcase of all the hitboxes and hurtboxes, as well as the input stack. Right now, however, there's also another change. Now the timer will not, and I mean not, go down. And of course, the health of the character right here, we have this character getting defeated. But the one thing about practice mode is that in fighting games like Mortal Kombat 11, you don't exactly have the other character dying. Their health just goes back to where at full health, and the character just, well, doesn't go into the defeated state, but instead goes back into the idle after them being damaged is done. Now, the particular parts that Sean goes over is improving the practice mode, making round time infinite, and disabling the round win and loss conditions under certain circumstances. Going into the code, there's a bit of stuff here and there to get changed. Of particular note, I of course have in the GameMode.cpp some, let's see, in our tick and round 1 states, we have 2 new if statements, where we cast to our base game instance, and if our base game instance's game mode type variable does not equal game mode type practice, then we notify the round has ended and the character wins the round. And of course, there's a few other things here. In tick, we of course have the same sort of thing, but for our timer stuff. We cast to the base game instance, and we check if our game mode type is not practice. And if it's not practice, then we check if our timer is active and is not round time infinite, and our round time will go downwards like usual. Of course, in the character stuff, we've got a few new parts that we've changed around to help out, as I've now gotten one of the blueprint functions that was the event BP tick for the game mode, and the time over function. Well, those are now there in the code. In particular, get max health is one of the newest not get max health, pardon me for that. get health. This gets our character's current health. And in the character.cpp, we call this in here, we return our player health, and in the game mode.cpp, we call it in a few. Actually, I do not think we call it in the. Hold on a sec. We do call it. It is called in the timeout function. It was originally blueprint based, but now it's currently in the code, which should make things a little easier on the whole Unreal Engine stuff. Now timeout is when our round time has reached 0.0 and the round has finished due to timeout. And we check if we set our timer active to being false, and if our player's 1's health is greater than player 2's health, then we notify round 1 for player 1, where player 1 wins the round of that game. And otherwise, if our player 2's health is greater than player 1, then player 2 wins the round here. Otherwise, if neither of those happen, then we go to round draw. And of course, we cast our base game instance and set our round time equal to the base game instance's round time pointer. And now for the blueprints, I removed the old event BP tick, which was used a long time ago. Now we just have event tick here for its own purposes. Nothing much else to say. And everything else is pretty much okay there. Now, going into the game mode, we actually have a reason to go into the whole game, the whole practice mode, let's say that. Going into Beachside Karate Dojo like always. Then choosing Adam Mortem. And of course, skipping the intros. And as you can see, our timer is not going downward. And no matter what, it's continuing to go into there, and of course, that's pretty much what there is to it. And as you can see from my character, I continue damaging them. And it may take a while to continue such thing. And as you can see from the left, we have ourselves a particular combo we're doing. And our character is almost to the whole stuff here. We've got ourselves a dazed function. And of course the auto combo. A bit interesting here. Getting closer and closer to having our character almost dead. Sometimes the animations can be weird and cancel out. Then one last kick. And as you can see here, they do not get defeated. That animation that looks like the death animation, of course, is just the dazed part. And that is pretty much it. Hopefully it wasn't too long of a time. And it's a good thing that I am back after the unfortunate event that was me getting locked into a closet by my Halloween counterpart last week. Let me tell you, that is pretty dang rough. Having some ghost-like guy that appears once every year on Halloween. Ooh, boy. Now, credit again goes to Sean the Bro for all of his tutorials that have been pretty amazing. I look forward to each and every one of them. I look forward to how far things will go here. He is definitely deserving of all the subscribers, and I certainly hope that he gets to 10,000 soon. Let's make it happen, everyone. With all of that being said, I've been Herogon, you've been you. Thank you for tuning in, and have a hero-tastic day. Goodbye, everyone.